Okay. Show me.
Hi there, welcome back to the DutchRC channel. And I have the Traxxas Aton out. But the video is more about this Lipo here. So this is my second graphene Lipo test. And I'll be testing it against the stock Traxxas Lipo. Now in my first graphene test, if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link up, here somewhere. In that test, the graphene Lipo had a higher C rating than the stock Lipo. This time it's the other way around though. This Traxxas Lipo is a 3000 mAh 3S 20C Lipo. And the graphene one is also a 3000 mAh. But this is a 15C Lipo. And as you can clearly see, it is far smaller. It is a little heavier though. That's weird. Yeah, I'll put the weight of both Lipos on screen as well, of course. What do I want to know? Well, this is not a scientific test again. I want to know the flight time. And I want to know how the Quadcopter feels with these Lipos. And that's it. Yeah, that's it basically. So I'll first fly the Traxxas stock Lipo that comes with the Aton. I'll probably clip a piece of that flight out so it won't be as long a footage. And then I'll fly it with this Lipo. Oh yeah, and as you can probably tell, I've made a little adapter plug from XT60 to Traxxas connector. So I can actually use it in the Aton. So here we go. First a flight with this Lipo here. Okay, the initialization of the quad has completed. Now I should say I will try my best to do two similar flights. I'll fly it in sports mode both times. And I won't do anything weird, I'll just try to do two similar flights. So here comes the first flight. Okay, we've hit LVC, so let's bring her down and yeah, I'll put the flight time on screen. I haven't used a timer or anything, but I'll just take the flight time out of the video. So that's it for the normal Lipo, and now we'll switch to the graphene Lipo, and I'll once again I'll try to do a similar flight with the Traxxas. So here we go. Alrighty, we have initialization complete. Again, sports mode, just like I did with the Traxxas Lipo, and I'm gonna wait for him to take off. Okay, here we go. Now again, one of the things I want to know is how it feels, of course. It feels more powerful. Not a whole lot, not by a mile. But it does feel a little more powerful. Once again, I really do not know how this is possible, but this quadcopter flies a little smoother or less noisy with the graphene as well. How the hell is that possible? If you haven't seen my initial, the first graphene test I did, that was with an XK X250, a small toy grade quadcopter. That one sounded more smooth as well. Yeah, okay, it's a little more powerful. Again, not by a mile, just a little. And that's especially nice because this graphene Lipo is a little heavier. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward the rest of this flight and I'll get back to you with the flight time. Okay, we're at LVC, let's bring her down. Okay, well, I do not know the flight time yet. It did feel quite a bit more powerful somehow, especially in turns. It felt like I had more authority in turns. So the yaw and bank authority was a little better with this Lipo. Okay, I'll get back to the studio and I'll tell you the flight times of both Lipos. Alright, we're back in the studio and I've got the figures on screen over here and I'll put them on your screen as well. I'm not going to tell you what to think or make of these figures. I'm pretty sure you can make up your own mind what this means, what the outcome of this test says, so to speak. Let's go over them anyway. One very important thing is the price, I think. The Traxxas Lipo costs me, over here in the Netherlands, cost me almost 65 euros. Where the Turnigy Graphine Lipo costs 27 euros. Okay, and well, the flight time is almost the same, 7 minutes and 17 seconds for the Traxxas Lipo and 7 minutes and 7 seconds for the Turnigy Graphine Lipo, 10 seconds less. After having looked back at the flight footage, as you probably saw, I had annotation links to the original flight videos, the entire flight videos in the video, so you can look at them. And if you do, you will probably see that the flight with the Graphene Lipo was quite a bit more aggressive and faster. While I was flying, it didn't feel that much faster, but looking back at the video, I'm sure you'll agree it looked far more aggressive and faster. So, well, that's my take on how it felt. The weight difference, it's a bit weird actually. As you can probably tell, the Traxxas Lipo is far bigger. And that made this Graphene Lipo feel heavier, but there's not much between them, as you can as you can see. 4 grams. The temperature at the end didn't differ much either, neither were warm at all really, and obviously the end voltage per cell, the end voltage of both Lipos were the same after the flight. So that's it. That's the outcome of this test. Half the price? Less than half the price. Okie dokie. So, well, I'm gonna be doing more tests with graphene Lipos. I'm gonna be running a car on graphene Lipos against other Lipos for a speed test. Completely different kind of test. And I'll do a bench test with graphene Lipos as well. That last one will be a little more scientific than the tests I've done so far. So, thank you very much for watching, of course. I hope it was informative and maybe entertaining. And hope to see you back in another video. Bye bye!